Hey everybody, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR, which you probably already know by now if you're watching this channel. It's a cold day. You can see that I'm all geared up. It's like 40 degrees outside for some reason in the middle of May. But my boss called earlier and said I have to go back to work Monday, which was really all the trigger I needed to go do some dumb stuff. So in the last junkyard video, you guys saw that there was what I thought was an LS because I just glanced at it, saw flat tops, and wandered off. It was actually a Gen 3 Hemi, apparently, according to the comments. So that thing's sitting on the ground. I need some exhaust pipe for my gasifier anyway, and it's only $1 a foot at the junkyard. So I have my Sawzall, but I also have a 21mm socket. And if that thing spins, I'm gonna see if it can win, because my yard doesn't have prices posted for anything less than a complete engine. So I don't know what they'll do. Unfortunately, because it's me, and they know who I am and what I do, they'd probably give me the thing. But I feel like that's dishonest of me. Like, I want to do this the same way you guys would do it. So if I can get it for less than $100, I'm going to take it, even though I tell you guys all the time, buy a complete engine, and I really harp on it. I'm not familiar enough with these Gen 3 Hemis. I've never swapped one. It's not like an LS where I've had a dozen of them, not to me. So I want to do this in a budget-minded fashion, but I don't want to go balls deep on it right off the rip. So I don't want to pull an engine, and I don't want to put 200 hours into it right now. I think that if this short block spins, I'll go ahead and take it and start looking into what I need to gather from the junkyard. There's another one out there, and there's more in Grand Rapids. I'm seeing them all over the place lately. So I'm pretty confident that I can get like the Fiat, the front engine accessories, and everything else later. From what I understand, the reason a lot of them lined up in the junkyard is that, I'll show you guys my good side. The reason a lot of them wind up in the junkyard is because they develop top end noises, which has something to do with the heads or the displacement on demand. I don't really know. But what I'm mainly concerned about is, can I wire it standalone myself in the driveway, and how will I tune it? I know HP Tuner supports it, but I don't know what the tuning tables or anything like that looks like. So I don't even have the 318 in the Dodge yet, let alone a Hemi. But it'll be a long-term project. Like, this will be going in next summer, next fall, maybe, probably next fall. But it'll be something to learn on, and something to, kind of help the channel spread out. And I might not even put it in the Dodge. I can put it in the Oldsmobile for all I care. But I would like to be able to turn this into a running engine for $1,000. And I think, from looking at the prices on Marketplace, I can always punt the thing. I see short blocks going for $300-400. So we'll see. I'll bring you guys back when I'm at the yard. And they're not super comfortable with me filming them. A lot of people aren't. I get that, I guess. But I'll bring you guys back when we're there. I'll spin it and see if it wins before I even go talk to them. So I'm about 40 minutes away from the yard still. Which, when people tell me there's no yards by me, yeah, I have to drive an hour and a half to mine. But whatever. Quit making you seasick here. I'll bring you back when we're ready to go. Alright, I have not gone up to talk to him yet, but when I walked up to it, I realized the heads were sitting here on the back. Somebody took the tailgate. Looks like it came from the Lansing Police Department. Clearly that's what went wrong. Whatever happened there. And I came over to the engine, which is still here, to see if it spins, to see if it wins, and it does. So I was curious, trying to figure out what went through it. And it looks to me like what went through it was that piston. Somebody pulled that piston and rod out. The rest of these look fine, which is really weird. I don't see any reason not to take this thing with me though. I have to find one piston and rod. It shouldn't be too hard. I'll check eBay. I'll go up there and talk to him. See what we can do with a partial engine. What kind of arrangement we can come to. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know, the valve's kissed here a little bit, but I would run that. I wouldn't even care. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go see if we can make a deal on this engine and one cylinder head, or maybe two. Maybe I'll take them both. We'll see what he says. I'll be back. All right, there we go. Grand total was $53. My door's locked. Too many no goodness around. Where'd my receipt go? There it is. $53. So he charged me core price. I just went to the manager and told him, like, look, this thing's sitting on the ground. It's missing a piston. It's missing a bunch of crap. So, you know, you guys are going to scrap it. Core price for me is better than scrap price. And they agreed, which was cool. So $53. Obviously, I'm missing like loads and loads of parts. But I have plenty of time to figure it out. I'm not sure what happened here. Somebody saw the picture and asked if that's what happened when you drop a valve. It certainly looks like it. Some of these valves don't seem to be seated all the way. So I don't know what's up with that, but we'll figure it out as we go. I know that this breaks like literally every rule, everything I tell you guys. Ouch. Somebody's gonna be here for a while. Hold on a second. So yeah, I know that breaks every rule that I tell you guys, you know, get a complete engine, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, $53. I feel like I'll win no matter what. But I'm a little more experienced. If you're a little more experienced, maybe you can win that way too. We'll see. There's, right now there are 3 cars out there with Hemis in them and 1 truck, and somebody's pulling that engine. It's probably a subscriber. So if you're watching, you're welcome, subscriber. Yeah, I mean, I'll just get it home and probably not do anything with it but throw a bag over it and leave it, hose it down with some oil. Right now it spins, and even the bearings on the bad piston look pretty okay. So I'll just hose it down with some oil, put a bag over it until I get the 318 in the Dodge. Then I can have my engine stand back for the Hemi. And we'll tear it down and go from there. It's definitely not going to the machine shop, I can tell you that right now. Like, if that thing needs an overbore, I will put all the parts in a bucket and put it right up for sale on Marketplace and never give a crap. So, but it'll be a fun little adventure for those of you, you know, I've been asked over and over again, will you ever do a Gen 3 Hemi? And I always say no, they're too expensive. But I guess I was selling myself short and I wasn't looking hard enough, because there's actually another Hemi out there that's already pulled, laying in a charger. Like, somebody pulled it out, looked at it, and threw it back into, just like this one. They took the intake off of it, and it's more complete than the one I got. So I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to build up the parts as time goes. There's like 2 or 3 vehicles being parted out on my local Marketplace right now with Hemis too. So I can probably get like the intake and rails and crap like that way. I'm gonna try to have this engine like a complete engine, not including the wiring harness or the tuning on the PCM. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but the goal is for this to just be just like the Junkyard Jewel, right? Like, I want to be under $750 for a complete engine that could run if you put fuel and a harness on it. So we'll see what we can do. I thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.